Subaru is having a good year. It's already having trouble meeting demand for its newly refreshed Forester, and the Crosstrek is selling like gangbusters. Despite that, people are still clamoring for more power in those models, pining for the days of the Forester XT and its turbocharged. Subaru is giving its recently revealed legacy a hairdryer under the hood, so why no turbo love for Forester and Crosstrek? During an interview with Motor Trend at the recent Chicago Auto Show, Subaru NA's president Tom Dowell's statement that they're already too popular. By Dowell's reckoning, adding the performance that people are wanting to cars that they're already buying will make the vehicles even harder to get at a dealer. It may sound weird for an automaker to actively avoid selling the most cars it can, but don't forget that in the grand scheme of things, Subaru is a small car company. During his interview, Dowell didn't shut down the idea of turbo models altogether, instead opting to leave the possibility open if interest in the basic models wanes and they need to juice up sales. So, if you want a practical but turbocharged Subaru, buy a legacy or start convincing people not to buy the cars as is. Good luck with that.
Subaru brought the Levorg GT hot hatch to Europe, Japan and Australia, but now the Japanese automaker has to dial back power in the European spec model because they aren't selling enough of them. Subaru Corporation just unveiled a new Levorg 5-door hatchback model at the Geneva Motor Show, and they are dropping the hot 1.6-litre turbo trim because Europeans won't buy the hot model. Torbjorn Levorg, development director for IM Group, the UK Subaru importer, says, "We made a misstep with the Levorg and made it too extreme, too sporty. It just wasn't right for our customers." The sporty Levorg GT models with the 1.6-litre horizontally opposed direct injection turbodent engine produce 168 horsepower and 184 pounds-ft torque. The Levorg 1.6 GT accelerates from 0 to 62 mph in 8.9 seconds and uses a firmer suspension for quicker response in the corners. But Europeans aren't buying enough of the hot hatches. According to the report, Subaru only sold 90 Levorg GT models across all of Europe in January. Subaru decided to axe the Levorg 1.6-litre turbo trim in favor of a milder 2.0-litre naturally aspirated model producing less power. The tamer model will also get a more comfortable suspension. Levorg said, "The combination of that turbo engine and the firm suspension has been a real turn-off for customers." Of course, the milder 2020 Levorg 2.0 will come standard with Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system, still making it the ideal sports tourer in all weather conditions. Subaru said a new higher quality interior, along with the retuned and comfort-oriented suspension and the 2.0-litre naturally aspirated boxer engine with a more relaxed power delivery are the three key changes they made to the milder Levorg. Maybe Subaru should ship the remaining Levorg GT 1.6-litre turbo models to the US, where they would be snatched up quickly by performance enthusiasts. Subaru fans in the US have been asking for a hot hatch ever since Subaru dropped the WRX STI 5-door.
It reminds us of a Subaru Crosstrek, but with a whole lot more attitude. It's got all the ingredients to appeal to a new urban adventure with an active lifestyle. It's got a raked roofline like the new Toyota CHR hatch, but the Subaru comes standard with all-wheel drive while the Toyota doesn't even offer AWD. It's what made the Subaru brand successful from the jump, and we think the small Subaru SUV would be a big hit with urban customers. Subaru needs to connect with a new generation of consumers who don't care about visibility. The small all-wheel drive SUV has a new raised roof that Subaru has been reluctant to use because of its core value of building visibility into their SUVs. This would be a departure from past vehicles, but this new Subaru SUV is the first concept vehicle designed under Subaru's new bolder design philosophy. Subaru says it features a unique roof design, which reinforces the body structure, as well as body protectors. The white accents going through the wheels to rugged all-terrain tires emphasize the feel-like outdoor gears. Subaru Corporation's new president, Tomomi Nakamura, is changing things up at Subaru, and he seems to be listening to customers. Subaru's step plan says in their product plans and design direction, that Subaru will launch fully redesigned versions for key models every year and enhance distinctive SUV and sports models. It says, "We will evolve Subaru's dynamic X-solid design identity to a bolder expression. What the Japanese needs is a brand new model added to their all-wheel drive lineup. Give new customers a radical new all-wheel drive 5-door hatchback that is aggressive and bold in its design. Let the older customers worry about outward visibility. Give a younger demographic a new bold exterior design language that will impress their peers when they head to the high country for a fun outdoor adventure. What they care about is appearance and that it gets them there safely." It's been 8 years since Subaru brought a new launch. It was the Crosstrek crossover that's been a giant hit with the millennial generation. Now it's time to reach the General Z generation with a new Subaru that keeps with the go-anywhere attitude. If Subaru brings it, they will come and buy this new adrenaline urban adventure vehicle. 2020 to 2021 would be the perfect time frame for a new adrenaline Subaru all-wheel drive hatch. Would you buy it if they bring it?
Subaru of America is recalling certain 2019 Forester and Crosstrek vehicles built in Japan, but it will not affect customers. Production ranges from December 27, January 16, 2018, 2019, but current Subaru owners are not affected because none of these new Forester and Crosstrek models have been sold. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says the recall began February 7, 2019, so it shouldn't affect the supply of these models. The reason for the recall is because a connector inside the electronic power steering unit may short-circuit, resulting in a loss of electric power steering assistance. A total of 10,417 U.S. vehicles will be affected and will be fixed before they are sold. This recall is the reason the Subaru plant in Gunma, Japan was shut down from January 16 through January 28, 2019. Subaru's Gunma plant accounts for about 60% of its global production, where it builds Forester, Crosstrek, WRX, WRX STI, Impreza, and BRZ models. Subaru's plant in the U.S., in Lafayette, Indiana, that manufactures the Outback, Impreza, Ascent, and Legacy models has not been affected by this latest power steering unit defect. New 2019 Subaru Forester and Crosstrek models built during this time frame are still on dealer lots and will be pulled for sale until they are inspected or repaired. The affected 2019 Forester and Crosstrek vehicles were identified during transit from Japan to the U.S. dealers. Subaru of America has notified dealers and they will inspect the steering gearbox, replacing it as necessary before the vehicles are sold to the public.
Can you imagine driving a plug-in hybrid Subaru WRX STI with a CVT automatic gearbox? It could come sooner than anyone thinks. Subaru revealed 2 new all-wheel drive electrified models to show the world what they have planned for the future. It's at the Geneva Motor Show where Subaru Corporation also brought a new VIZIV Adrenaline concept that could be a preview of the new Subaru all-electric crossover called Voltus. What's next for STI fans? Subaru will be bringing a new generation WRX and WRX STI in the next year, and it could get hybrid power. Subaru is moving in this direction as the new global platform that WRX and STI are being underpinned with will allow for gas, hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and all-electric powertrains. Like it or not, eco-performance is coming to Subaru Technica International, Subaru's performance and motorsports division. Hybrid electric power could be a good thing for the WRX STI as the world slips closer to the EV tipping point. Electric power will bring even more torque, which will be ideal coupled with a high horsepower turbo boxer engine. The hybrid STI will get improved performance and better fuel mileage. Subaru Europe Sales and Marketing Manager David Dellostrito confirmed that the WRX STI's 2.5-liter turbocharged boxer powerplant won't be around much longer, and said recently, it can simply not exist in the future. What will power the Subaru WRX STI in the future? It's likely to get plug-in hybrid technology being developed now by Subaru Corporation in collaboration with Toyota, Mazda, and Denso. Subaru has already developed new twin-turbo boxer engines like the 2.4-liter powering the new Ascent 3-row family hauler. Subaru could mate their WRX Source 2.0-liter turbo dit with an electric motor to drive the all-four wheels for the new coming hybrid WRX STI. Or, it could get an all-new fuel-efficient twin-turbo FA24 2.4-liter boxer coupled with the plug-in hybrid technology. It's also possible the new generation STI will start out being gas-powered and switch a few years later to hybrid power. Will Subaru drop the manual gearbox? Subaru could also drop the 6-speed manual gearbox in the STI and the next generation model and only offer it with a sport Levorg CVT automatic transmission with paddle shifters. It's because the Japanese automaker has a goal to be the overall safety leader, and all models will need to come standard with their EyeSight driver assist. Subaru engineers have not been able to make EyeSight work with a manual gearbox. WRX already comes equipped with a CVT automatic with EyeSight, and the STI could be next to get it. Subaru UK boss Chris Graham said recently that, "I'm not sure EyeSight is compatible at all with a manual gearbox. My gut tells me WRX STI will be EyeSight with Levorg long-term." Performance fans will see the new generation 2020 to 2021 Subaru WRX STI get new eco-performance technology sooner than anyone thinks. The global tipping point for the end of the internal combustion engine is in sight. Plug-in hybrid power is coming next for the WRX STI, it's just a matter of time. Will Subaru drop the STI manual gearbox? Look for a WRX concept rumored to surface at the Tokyo Motor Show in October. Stay tuned.